ownership.
He even said you know why I know this? Because they told me to follow Master and write down what he do, listen to what he say. So, and he was talking about the missus taught him how to read when they didn't teach other slaves how to read.
Right.
So yeah, he had like he had more. He got granted more to him than the other slaves.
Like
probably.
a field hand would have been like, man, he was a dog.
Yeah.
He did this to my mama.
Yeah.
You know, all that.
Because you could tell with the one narrative when he talk about the police, you know, the patrolman or whatever, and he was like, yeah, but was it David Cottrell? He said he said don't hit my slaves. Yeah. I'm the guy. But at the same time, you looking at it like he's looking at it as, oh yeah, look how great he treat us. But at the same time, he like the white dude is like, no, I whip them.
Right.
Let me whip. Like you know, it's not this. But he's looking at it. Oh, that's so nice that you whip us. You good. Right, but it's all authentic because that's how he was raised to think, which is right. He was raised to think that that's normal.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he was like, yeah, we see.
And you gonna do it. If you locked up, you gonna be like, hey man, it ain't as bad as that one over there. Right. That CO ain't as bad as this one.
Right.
Like, you do. That's a human thing.
But that's why I said them narratives. I want to start reading because them is like when there's true narrative, like stuff like that. I like give you an idea of the mind state of like, but and that's exactly this crazy because once we figured out how old he was, we understood why he was talking like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't grow up in slavery. Yeah. You didn't grow up in slavery. You grew up when you were born
on the dead end.
They let you read with them. They let you do with them. The other slaves didn't get that. So if they would have wrote a slave narrative, it'd have been different.
Yeah.
But it's still authentic in the way, and like he was saying, the way he uses words.
Yeah.
You could tell the tone of how they talk back then. Oh yeah, he got his niggers, and he doing his, and you don't do this, these niggers. Like the way that they talked, and when you told me to read it, you were like, you got to read it a couple times because he talked a little funny. He go back that day and so I'm sitting there reading and I'm like, but then I got to this mind state. They didn't teach slaves how to speak English.
And
we just learned and created like they call it phonics, our own. They didn't teach us how to speak.
And I think that's something that we should take pride in, that we have been able to when you look at Africa and they were colonized by the French. Or even like in Louisiana, like they got Creole,
right?
Where it's a derivation of different languages that were pushed on them, and we always found a way.
They made it ourselves.
Yeah, and we could talk to each other.
Right, Ebonics. That's what I'm like. That's what because I used to always think about it because I would hear people, oh, black people y'all don't know how to talk, and then I would get my head okay. No one ever taught the slaves how to speak English. They came over here, they wasn't speaking English. So when they did speak, they had to formulate their words. I read something where
from their own mother tongue.
They knew other people was coming. So they developed this language. Yeah. So when the other people came, they could communicate with them and still it was like they was a go-between between the slave owners and the people that was coming off. Yeah. So they had to develop their own certain language. That's why they always mock the way black people talk back in the day. Oh, hi, your son is fast. Like the way that but that's how we we had to communicate. We had to, and they didn't teach us how to speak proper English, whatever.
Because they talk about these and thou.
Right.
It's choppy.
Right.
We be singing.
We fluid. We fluid. Like it's just So but that in itself, like I said, with reading that slave narrative, I'm just looking at he took the word that he was just raised on and just spit it out there.
Because they be like it'll say like exactly. It'd be like ZAKLEY something instead of exactly.
Right. Yeah. It was something else in there. I'm ready. I'm like, oh, it was the way he pronounced it. I can't remember what it was, but it was like he meant to say but it came out like, but you could tell what he meant. So I was like, oh yeah, this is good though. I like that. I like that one. I liked him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely.
They don't want that to touch them now.
To do. Huh?
The white folks don't want that to touch them now. They act like we've been free all our lives.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't been segregated against them nothing.
Oh yeah.
We ain't got it in our fault.
Why you crying? Why was
Yeah.
But I think that they have to do that, man. They have to. They have to. It's like a pact.
Plausible deniability. They don't have to.
If you allow everybody to say like, okay, we did do this for hundreds of years, not 10 but hundreds. Like we did intentionally after slavery put you in a condition that if you didn't do exactly what we wanted you to do, we made you go to prison and help you build all our roads, you built all our county buildings and stuff, and then when we let you out, then we redlined you.
But you know what?
Plan.
If they speak that admittingly, more gonna come out. So when that stuff come up, they don't even acknowledge it. Ain't nothing wrong today. Obama was just president. What's the problem? What's the problem? You know,
they ain't got no problem.
They won't admit it because as soon as they do, they in a rabbit hole. They
will pay Negroes to come out and be like, "What's wrong with you?
Right.
You complaining? You blaming?
Yeah.
This is good white."
They will pay. They will play the Negro. They will pay them, and they will come out.
Yeah.
Acting the.
Well, they got one little Negro on these news, Parrish.
I'm glad I don't know.
I have to turn him off.
I don't even watch TV.
He's a Trump guy, you know.
Oh Lord.
Trump can't do no wrong.
That's that type of stuff. That just be like I don't even see how they think that that's even legitimate. Now, like you can't. People can tell that y'all acting. People can tell that that's not really. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. Huh?
You seen that movie Get Out?
Nope.
You gotta watch that movie.
I did. No, I
know, but you got.
I seen so many people talk about it, and I'm just like,
it's necessary.
It's a newer movie. It's about what's about a black dude.
He's dating this white girl.
Dude. Then he
go out in the middle of Daytown where they at, and come to find out there's other black people that's out there, but there's this woman. Like the girl, I'm telling you the whole thing.
I'm not.
But basically, she's bait, and she go out there and attract these black guys, and in some cases black women.
Yeah.
And invite them to visit her family out of nowhere, and then her mother is a hypnotist, and she's talking to him. She's saying she's a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
But she's playing this thing with this tea, and while she's turning the spoon with the tea, she's hypnotized you, and she captures your mind and she throws your mind in this sunken place where you see yourself falling inside yourself and you're this little bitty person looking through your eyes. And what they do is they do this thing where these older white people are dying and they have this auction where they take your body. Now you're still in the body, little bitty person looking through the eyes, but they've already transplanted their brain to your body.
Yeah.
But your soul is still there.
Still there.
And so every now and then, like the black guy, he was starting to catch on. He was like, man, something ain't right. And then the black woman was like, no, started bleeding.
She was hypnotized.
And she was like, no, everything is fine here. And then she went.
Oh, cause the white people that took her.
That black person, that little black girl in her was like
trying to get out.
Right, trying to run. It's good, man.
Yeah.
It's good, cause like there's things in there that, cause like the black boy he gets angry about something and he goes off with the girl, and while that happens, all the black people, all the white people is in this house for this random party, and they're all sitting down at the chair and they're doing a silent auction. And they're like, people going like this.
Probably trying to get for the next black dude.
For that black boy. And then he's angry and he comes back and he rushes in the house. Everybody's talking, and then he walks in the house and they all get quiet. And he walks upstairs and stuff, and they all been bidding on him the whole time.
Yeah.
And they just talk about like this hidden pact where they playing along with the story or whatever, but all of it, we all know that this is dinner.
Right.
This we all want him in his body or whatever. There's an old man that's like a paraplegic, and he's just looking at him. The wife of that guy is like, yeah, okay, I could work with this.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because this paraplegic is gonna get his body, and she can have sex with this black guy now, or whatever. It's,
so now all the black people that's in there are
yes,
already got bid
the
on.
mother and father of that girl's mother and father are there. That black woman is that girl's grandmother in that black girl's body.
So she took her granddaughter's body.
Yeah, no. The girl that the main character black guy is with. Her grandmother
okay.
is in that black woman's body.
The black woman's body. Okay.
And so when the black guy
knows
first get there, he's like, "Why does it look like you got slaves?" And the father kind of makes a joke like, "I love Obama. I vote for him for a third term or whatever."
Right.
He's like, "No, they're good people. They're just like family." And then when he started asking, he was like, "Yeah, we're just like," and they are family. Like that's the mother and father.
Right.
That's the grandmother of that girl, and the grandfather of that. And so the grandfather, he always wanted to be a track star, but he got beat by Jesse Owens. Or whatever.
Because that's the one I seen. Because I seen something on social media where they be like, "This is where I would have left." Where the black dude run up to him and just turn and bounce the other way.
Right.
Yeah.
He be working his body.
Yeah.
He just be running out of just no, because he's a white man and never would ever be able to run like that.
Yeah.
And so he just be running out of nowhere. He's scary looking.
Yeah.
And he be like, "Man, what's going on, brother? What's?" He be like, "I don't know how to tell you." He's white.
Yeah.
You know, it's just necessary, I'm saying, to see, because of all this stuff out here where they're saying you can just love anybody, you can do anything, you can be anybody, and it shows like one of the things is that all these kids is turning up, these missing kids are turning up with missing organs and stuff.
Right.
And it's literally talking about like harvesting bodies, black bodies.
They talk about that in the movie.
That's what they're alluding to.
Okay.
It's like a lot of that.
That's the real thing going on right now.
So it sets a platform for that, because we be screening movies and be having conversations.
I seen that. I think I was on one of your live chats when you did that.
But
all right.
But yeah, so we about to go.